LSK students, today we want to look at the topic rainfall distribution majorly in Nigeria. For our objectives, we want to first look at the distribution of rainfall in Nigeria, and then we'll know the characteristics of this distribution within our country. Okay, having a map of Nigeria here, we have our key. So the first part of the distribution we'll look at is at the north. Within this area of Nigeria, the rainfall distribution is actually less. That is about less than 100 centimeters. Now, just to remind us, our mode of measurement for rainfall is we use millimeters and centimeters. And you remember, 10 millimeter makes 1 centimeter. 10 millimeters make 1 centimeter. So in Nigeria, this part of the country experiences less than 100 centimeters of rainfall. And then this area of the country, all this part of the country, the north central, some parts of the eastern part of Nigeria, experiences between 100 to 200 centimeters of rainfall. You can see that it's less than the extreme northern part of Nigeria. And then this part of the country too, where we have this as our key, experiences between 200 and 300 centimeter amount of rainfall. Then finally, this part, which I will not have to put any key, empty or blank, we have greater than 300 centimeter amount of rainfall. So you can see that the distribution of rainfall in the country is actually less. It decreases from the southern part of the country to the northern part of the country. Here is far more than 300 centimeter, while at the extreme north we have less than 100 centimeters. So quickly we'll look at the characteristics of this amount of rainfall. First of all, rainfall is not distributed evenly within the country. We know that. Then secondly, it is more at the southern part than at the northern part. It decreases from the south to the northern part of the country. Thirdly, we know that the rainfall is more at the south, that is above about 300 centimeters, that's 3,000 millimeters in amount. And then as we move to the north, the temperature and the rainfall amount decreases to up to just 30 centimeters. That's about 300 millimeters at the extreme north. So you see that from the east, from the north southern part to the northern part, the rainfall decreases as it goes. Then there are other very important characteristics that we need to take note of. First of all, the highland areas in Jos and Adamawa experiences different types of rainfall, specifically relief rainfall, okay? We call it relief rainfall. And that name for that is orographic rainfall, meaning that they are in highlands. And highland areas are like mountains, hills, and valleys. So Jos and Adamawa are actually highlands, and their rainfall is more compared to other areas within the country, okay? Then you have rainfall heavier during rainy season. That is just typical. We know that between the months of March and October, rainfall is high within the country. So we have heavy amounts of rainfall. While between November and February, the dry season or Harmattan season, we have lesser amount of rainfall now. And then finally, the south experiences 2 peaks of rainfall. When we say 2 peaks, we are actually talking about double maximum. This actually means that in the southern part of the country, between June and July, there will be high or heavy amount of rainfall. And then during the August period, the rain decreases or reduces. And then between September and October, the rainfall picks up and becomes much. We call that double maximum. What does that mean? It's telling you that there are 2 periods where the rainfall is high, while at the north, they only have 1 maximum. That's single maximum. This is very important. So in the southern part, they experience double maximum, and maximum, while at the southern part, they experience single maximum. So this just tells us that the rainfall distribution in the country differs. I believe you have learned something. Do have a nice day. Thank you.